Okay. Hello. So I see that I have did it. Let me look and see. Should I bother anything else or not? Let's see something. Okay, there it is. I think I have it all right here. Little delayed. Okay, it's a little delayed in time, but that's okay. Yes, Hey, Clark Danner, how are you? Hello, how are you? Us never them. Hi. Hello.
Hey, Clark Danner, how are you?
It's good to see you.
Hello, how are you? Us never them. Hi. Hello. Hey, Clark Danner, how are you? It's
What?
good to see you.
Do I have something
Hello,
open?
how are you? Us never them. Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
okay. I'm sorry about that. Hello, T. Hey, how you doing? How are you? I'm just gonna read a little bit of poetry. I have of course my Angelo lined up and Nikki Giovanni. So I hope y'all enjoy it. I really do. And I appreciate you all stopping by just to listen to me read some poetry. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You leave a comment so I can get you back, Clark Kent Dana. Hey, I know you my sister's boyfriend in here. I'm gonna get you back. Uh-huh. Oh, so you in here? You finally came. I'm gonna have to get you up here so we can do some poetry together. You laughing at me? So my first one, I'm gonna read is "Phenomenal Woman" by Maya Angelou, but everybody knows that that's who that is. Phenomenal woman. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size, but when I tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man, hold on. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man, the fellows stand or fall to their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive like a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes and the flash in my teeth, the swing in my waist and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say it's the arch in my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. Phenomenal woman. Oh, I wrote phenomenal woman. Continue. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care, because I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. Hey, you in here too, girl. That's my sister right there, Doris McDougal. That's her boyfriend. I see y'all in here. Hey, hi. I'm so glad y'all came by. What Malik doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel so happy to see y'all in here. So, and then I have a Nikki Giovanni poem. It's called Woman. She wanted to be a blade of grass amid the fields, but he wouldn't agree to be the dandelion. She wanted to be a robin singing through the leaves, but he refused to be her tree. She spun herself into a web and, looking for a place to rest, turned to him, but he stood straight, declining to be her corner. She tried to be a book, but he wouldn't read. She turned herself into a bulb, but he wouldn't let her grow. She decided to become a woman, and though he still refused to be a man, she decided it was all right. Hey, Tony. Hi. I'm glad to see you. My sister in here. She might have left, but my sister was in here. Doris McDougal and Clark Kent. Uh-huh. And I have another Nikki Giovanni poem. It's called You Came To. I came to the crowd seeking friends. I came to the crowd seeking love. I came to the crowd for understanding. I found you. I came to the crowd to weep. I came to the crowd to laugh. You dried my tears. You shared my happiness. I went from the crowd seeking you. I went from the crowd seeking me. I went from the crowd forever. You came to me. So those are my two poems that I wrote in my book from Maya Angelou and Lou Angelo. I know I say her name wrong all the time, and but she's still an amazing poet, even if I say her name wrong. Uh, mhm, mhm. So I'm gonna I had this in here to remember where I was. So this is my Angelo book. I'm going to read out of this book, and this is called Little Girl Speaking. Ain't nobody better in my daddy. You keep your quota. I ain't your daughter. Ain't nobody better than my daddy. Ain't nothing prettier in my dolly. Heard what I said? Don't pat her head. Ain't nothing prettier in my dolly. No lady cooking her. I think that's what it said. than my mommy. Smell that pie. See, I don't lie. No lady cooking her that my mommy. Uh this is funny to me. This is funny to me. So, but it's hey, this is how they spoke back then. So, what was that? What was that? That was funny. Funny to me anyway. I don't know about anybody else. What y'all have going? Hey, Tiffany, how are you? How are you doing? Oh, who else in here? Southern twang. Yeah, yeah. I put that Southern twang on it, Clark. What you say, Tiffany? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you, Tiffany. I hear you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you having it running. What else? Oh, so it's Oh, here's another one. I have my Angela School book, so I just felt like doing some of her and Nikki's work, and this one is called "To a Freedom Fighter." You drink a bitter drought. I sip the tears your eyes fight to hold. A cup, a cup of leaves of henbane steep, one word, steep, stepping and shaft. Your breast is hot, your anger black and cold. Through evening rest, you dream. I hear the moans. You die a thousand death. Oh, you die a thousand death. When came straps, flog the body dark, and lean you feel the blow. I hear it in your breath. Mm. Whew. I heard that, Maya. So, I'm gonna go in my group. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get something out. I'd rather go through my other phone. So, hey Mo, how you doing? I see you. How you been? Oh, you in the bushes? Okay, okay. Alrighty. So how are all of you while I search my group for one of my poems? I think I might want to read. I wasn't sure if I was going to or not. I might even share something my sister wrote. You still in here, girl? Let me know if you still in here. That's my sister that was in here. I don't know if she's still in here, but that's the one that I was telling y'all about. Uh, yeah, yeah, yes, Miss. She not as mean as she used to be. No, she come a long way. I tell you. Thank God for change. Thank God for change. Okay, okay, Clark. You go ahead and take your nap and give Malik a hug for me. Yes. Um. So that's what I will do. So I'm not sure if y'all be able to see it. I'm going to show it. So this is in my group, Poetically Us. Uh, um, I hope y'all can see it. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but this is a picture of Maya Angelou when she was younger. Tell me if you can see it or not. When she was younger, and that's when she was doing the calypso, and it was a song called, I guess, Run Joe. So in the group last year, we all did, well, whoever wanted to participate, we did a poem for some, a poet, whoever we wanted to do it for Black History. I know this is not Black History Month, but it's Black History for me every day because I wear this black skin every day. So this is what I wrote in there for Maya Angelou. Brilliant, bold, and outspoken. Brilliant, brilliant, bold, and outspoken woman, and one of the most prolific poets of our time. You touch so many people's hearts and souls with your warm and loving words, and wasn't afraid to give the raw truth. Your performance, your performance, Runjo was all the heat. You took the stage and knocked everybody to their knees. You were still writing soul touching poetry that would put you in check as an older woman, brilliant, bold, and outspoken woman, the beautiful, re- revered Maya Angelou. You were forever, you will forever be one of the most loved poets that God blessed us with on earth. So that was what I wrote for Maya Angelou. And I have something that I wrote in here for Nina Simone. So I'm going to find that. There's no telling. I have a lot of stuff in here on Nina Simone. There's just no telling. So, um, uh, so actually, this is not the poem I wrote for her, because I was picking like whoever for that week that I thought, whatever I thought about them. So that's this particular week I chose Nina Simone, and she was the badass shero of the week, because she was a badass. You know what I mean? Because she really was. If you don't know about Nina Simone, please go and find out about her. There's so many artists out here that's sampling her work anyway. There's so many artists out here. They've been sampling her work for years, even before Jay-Z sampled her work that he did. And because my daughter didn't know that that was something that came from Nina Simone that Jay-Z had sampled, and even the that little song in Temptation that Beyonce did, that's originally from Nina Simone. I can't think of the song name right now. And they use it in commercials and stuff too. But okay, I'm going on to a history lesson with y'all. But it's just, sometimes we just don't, we don't get the credit that us due. So here it is. This is the poem that I wrote for Nina Simone. It's called Badass Shero of the Week. Nina Simone, trained as a classical pianist since age 4. Nina was born Eunice Kathleen Wayman. I'm not sure if I said that right. Nina gave us, Nina gave herself, this is actually not a poem, this is telling you about her. I see. Nina gave herself this name while working at a nightclub singing. She was unable to get work as a classical pianist simply because she was a black person. Nina became very active in the civil rights movement. Her music often reflected the disdain she had for the treatment of our people. Her career suffered because she was so outspoken in her music about our civil rights. She wrote a song called Mississippi Goddamn. Go listen to it. In response to the brutality against our people, and especially for the church bombing where 4 black girls were killed. Her lyrics to the song are heart filled with rage, pain, anger, and distrust for the United States. Nina Simone has some really great political songs, and unfortunate part and the unfortunate part is some of the things are still going on, but not in our faces as it was in the 1960s. Oh, you did see, so you know, right? You know. So yeah, um I just absolutely love her work. Check her out. Check out Nina Simone. I didn't know I was going to actually go here on Nina Simone, but if I could play something of hers, I would. But um, just go check her work out. I'm in my group is no telling what. I didn't ask the one of the poets if I could read her work, so I won't. But she is so amazing. I know she wouldn't mind. She's actually my administrator in the poetry group, and she's keeping it running while I've been doing all this YouTube stuff. I have not been in this group the way I'm supposed to. And wow, they putting up some real amazing stuff. But I can't read anybody else's work without asking them. I don't do that. So since I didn't ask her permission or any of their permission, I won't do it, because when I did put the poetry up of their work where it say poetically us poets, I asked those people if I could use their work, if I could use it, and they gave me the okay. I haven't asked to use any new work, So just looking for Verda's work, I think. Yeah, well, y'all know I'm Verda. I don't have to keep telling y'all that I'm Verda. So yes, yes, yes. So what are y'all doing out there? What are y'all doing out there? Hmm. I think I see something. Oh, I don't see something. Oh. Hmm. I'm looking. I'm looking through here for something. I know. I know. Okay. Mm, what is this? Oh, so these are this something else old. It's old and short, straight to the point. Choosing to be happy and love me. I can't worry about making others happy any longer and sacrifice my true happiness so others can be happy. No one is going to sacrifice their happiness for me. So I see nothing wrong with choosing to be happy or choosing myself over anyone else because I'm worth choosing me. Hey, oh, yeah, yeah, do that. Check her out. Check that out. You would actually love it. You would love it, Mo. I am ooh, yep, yep, yep. So I'm just in here. Scroll I should have had some stuff together, but I did not. I did not have anything together. But here we go. I'm just so happy that you all decided to come and listen to some poetry with me and just come over here. So I appreciate you just stopping by. I appreciate that. Yep, I do. And so I think this is kind of fun. It's called Lazy Day. I put in for time off work, 2 days to be exact. That's just what I needed. I had I had a lazy day. I enjoyed laying around. I was able to focus on writing. I wrote, I wrote, and I wrote. I laid around for a while. My lazy day, the focus was me, resting, relaxing, rejuvenating me, yes, and writing. So that was it was just a old thing that I wrote. I forgot all about this just going through here. And it's just going through here is making me smile seeing my old work, a lot of my old work. I am I am not going to read that because no, sorry. uh, and so this is called His Love is Everything. What is this? I don't know what this is. Hold on. Hello?
Hello. How are you? Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Come on. Oh my goodness. How where are you at?
Who is this?
Excuse me?
What is happening right now?
I'm getting a bunch of notifications while I'm trying to talk at the same time. Oh.
But I'm not sure why are you on my line. Hold on. Who is this?
Me? Hello?
Who is me? What is happening?
Seppi. I
Okay.
believe I got called in a group call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is um. So I'm gonna hang up because I'm not real sure what's happening right now. But um, Oh, I see what this is. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. I know who. Okay, I know who.
You called me before.
No, I
Remember?
no, I didn't. Oh, no, I didn't call you. Um, so I see what this is. I I'm going to get back with you. Yes, on Instagram. I'm going to get back with you in the private messages on Instagram. This the playlist partner thing. I see what it is. But
Yes.
I'm actually on live right now, and I'm going to definitely get back with you once I finish this.
You must want me to run a playlist, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely will. Just go.
Hold on. That, hold on. Hey, I laugh at myself. Are y'all laughing at me? I didn't know what was happening. It was like okay, and I didn't know. Like I didn't know. I wasn't expecting any phone call. I usually put the phone on do not disturb, which let me go ahead and uh get smart and do that this time. There we go. I got smart this time. I see, right? They were aggressive. Ooh, child. That is so funny. Oh, oh. And so let me say this. I want to thank everyone out there, even people that's not here. I have reached my 1K. I reached my 1K yesterday. I was on hustle and bustle to try to reach the 1K. And I really appreciate everyone that helped me to get to the 1K. I appreciate all of you guys, the people that I met in the beginning, the middle, people that I will meet going forward. I just want you all to know that I definitely appreciate the love, the support, the kindness, the generosity, coming to watch videos, and even just coming in here to chat with me when I don't even know what I'm doing. I appreciate all of you because at one point I was gonna because I it's no secret that I have a old YouTube page, and so the experience has been a lot different over here. That channel never got past 90 subscribers out of all of the years that I was on there. I did all kind of things over there. It started out as my hair journey actually, because I was showing when no it didn't. That's wrong. It did start. It started out as a poetry channel as well, but I only put one video up of poetry, and that was with my daughter Petunia, and I was that's still a lie. I put the first video up was I think it was poetry. Anyway, it did start out as poetry. I know that, and I had put a few other poetry things up. Then I started doing hair, doing like my hair on there, and it was, and then I did other things. So I did like some interviews over there with different people. I did an interview with my goddaughter. Um, I did an interview with my youngest daughter, Petunia, about graduating high school. She's well out of high school now, and so I was having fun with that page, and I haven't took it down. Um, I'm actually leaving it up and doing other stuff with it, and yeah, so but the experience over here has been a lot different. I think it's the confidence that I have. I didn't come here when I first started. I didn't come confident about start restarting Vii Scott channel. I came here worried, and I was like, well, I want to go ahead and try again. And the reason I didn't try again on the old channel was because um, I didn't think anybody would be coming over there. So I didn't restart over there, but I left it there. And becoming V Scott, I tell you, was the best decision that I actually made. I know that I am Verda. I know that, but V Scott is my persona for poetry. V Scott has helped Verda to blossom, if you know what I mean. And I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for loving somebody you never met. Some of you have met. And I thank you, my sister, that came in here to just show your big sister some love. I miss you. I'm not gonna cry, baby. I'm not gonna cry, but I do miss you. So, yeah, we used to fight bad, but those fights that we had grew us to such a loving place in a good way. Like those fights were crazy because I grew up only child, and then to grow up an only child, end up with a sister, two sisters, because my mom took in my little cousin, and so she became my sister. And then to end up with a biological sister from your dad, and I was like, no, mm-mm. And I was just being so ugly. My mom had to get up on my stuff and get me together. She had to get me together. And I know I just jumped all the way over here. But what I'm saying is, thank you. This was the best choice that I could have ever made. And starting a new channel and deciding to use V Scott. And I think I told you where V Scott came from. V Scott is a combination of still being me. I'm still me because my name is Verda. So the V represents Verda, me. The Scott is my mom's maiden last name. And so I decided to put that together because I'm named after my grandma. And so that still gives me who I am. So to me, that's my dad and my mom put together. V represents my dad, Scott represents my mom, V represents grandma, and Scott represents still my mom and my grandma. So this is me. I'm still me. Yes, yes. Thank you, Tony. And so that's what I had to say. That's what I had to say. And I don't know. I'm over here chewing gum. I'm doing ASMR too. I'm about to do mine now. How you like it? How did y'all like it? Did I do good? Did I do good? I think I did. Mm, 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 mm. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, my mind went the wrong way. Well, hey, it didn't go the wrong way. I just love me some music. So, yeah, yeah, there we go. Let me move this. I can't see. Uh, oh, how many? So don't forget to thumbs up the live. If you have not, don't forget. But I'm pretty sure that you all have because we all know the rules. Don't laugh at me, T. Don't laugh at me. Stop laughing at me. Oh, oh, what's he talking about in here? Hold on, let me scroll up and see what is happening. What's happening in the chat? What is happening in the chat? I hear my son moving around. Yeah. Oh, okay. Are you acting up, Tony? Uh huh. Uh huh. Tony acting up out there. Oh, here's Nikki. So let me get back at it. So, oh yeah, I had these all. I had I had this ready. I was going to probably do a video with this, but uh, I don't know how long this thing because I can't hardly see. Can't hardly see without my glasses. Hold on, let me put on some glasses. I'll be right back. Put on some glasses, make sure I can see these small words. If they still over there, yeah, they not prescription, but I can see. I hope they over here. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh, these are the prescription glasses. Okay, let's see what's up. Think I think I can. Yeah. Y'all see my little. I need to get a. I can't see nothing in these things. Let me see what's happening with these. I might as well have left these things where they was at. I can't see nothing. Where are those glasses I can see out of? Anyway, um, that's why I usually write them in my book so I can make the words so much bigger. And we're gonna see how far I can get without the glasses with this one. It's called When I Die. When I die, I hope no one who ever hurt me cries. And if they cry, I hope their eyes fall out. And a million maggots that had made up their brains crawl from the empty holes and devour the flesh that covered the evil and passed itself off as the person that I probably tried to love. When I die, I hope every worker in the National Security Council, in the Interpol of F, whatever, Fabricia, I have no idea, I'm saying it wrong, Foundation for the Development of Black Women gets an extra bonus and maybe takes one day off and maybe even ask why they didn't work as hard for us as they did them. But it always seems to be that way. Please don't let them read Nikki Rosa. Maybe just let some black women who called herself my friend go around and collect. Each and every book, let some black man who said it was negative of me to want him to be a man collect every picture and post it and let them burn, throw acid on them, shit on them as they did me while I tried to live. As soon as I die, I hope everyone who loved me learns the meaning of my death, which is simple, which is a simple lesson. Don't do what you do very well, very well, and enjoy it. It scares white folk and makes black ones truly mad. But I had, but I do hope someone tells my son his mother liked little old ladies with their blue dress and hats and gloves that sitting by the window to watch the drawn come up is the valley smiling and at an old man and petting a dog don't distract from manhood do. Somebody please tell him I knew all along that would be is what will be. But I wanted to do a new person and my rebirth was stifled not by the master but the slave. And if ever I touched a life, I hope that life knows that I know that touching was and still is and will always be the true revolution. So that's Nikki Giovanni poem. Hello to kinda to hello to two of a kind. How are you? How are you, two of a kind? It's nice to see you. Do I have you? I have to see if I have you. So that was a Nikki Giovanni poem. Just saw one I wanted, and I don't see it. I went past it. Oh, that was the one I had. Mhm. So that was that. You love Nikki? I'm happy. It's a whole book. I have her whole book. I like. I think I told you before. That's the library's book, but since this whole thing's been going on, I still have the book. Library closed, but I could put it in the box. I could put it in the box, but I have not put it in the box. I'm just enjoying the book as much as possible. I know I need to put it back in the book in the box at the library, but excuse me, I know once I put it in the box, I'm not gonna be able to get her back out because usually what I do is I go and I'll check it back out like about a week, no later than maybe 3 weeks later. I have checked it back out about 2 months later, but it's no telling how long this gonna go on. So I'm kind of hogging Nikki right now. I'm kind of hogging her because can't nobody go get it out anyway. Can't nobody get it out. So why not? Why not hold it? I know I'm wrong, but hey, I, I just wanted to keep the book. But this one, My Angel, is my own personal book. My daughter Tiffany gave it to me, spelled with the PH, Tiphani. That's my daughter Tiffany. That's my middle daughter. Yeah, we spelled it different. We spelled it different. I remember when what was it when we went? I took her to to the doctor, but and so the doctor came out. Oh, well, the nurse came out. She was sick. I had to take her to the hospital. Came out, talking about something. Tip Heine, Tip Heine. I'm like, who the hell is Tip Heine? What is she talking about? Yeah, it's just, and I'm like, her name is Tiffany. Her name is Tiffany. It's Ti. The PH makes a sound. Okay, it's not Tip Heine. Her name's Tiffany. what what is wrong? What is wrong with this lady? You know, I guess you probably was like, what was wrong with you, Navy? You're throwing a Tiffany with a PH, but my choice, my business. And actually, her dad wanted to spell it different, so we did, and it was our choice. And so sometimes I don't think she too happy with the choice that me and her dad made to put the PH there, but hey, hey, that's my fireball. All of them fireballs. I don't know who is the calmest. I think my youngest daughter, no, she's not calm either. She's not calm either. She can be a mess. They can all be. I think we can all be a mess at sometimes though. That's what I think. I'm looking for uh another one in the group. I think it's in here. I'm sure I put it up in here. Oh, okay. I see what happened. It's uh, it's in here, but it's in here with me actually reading it, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Uh, so let me go back, and we gonna find y'all. You laughing at me? Yeah, yeah. These children will have you going through some things. They will have you. Mm, I tell you, I am so happy that they are adults now. My youngest son is 18. He's still in school though. He have 1 year to go. This is his 11th grade year, so he'll be in the 12th next year. He was held back, um, of all places, in the kindergarten. Um, I never, I had never. Okay, but yeah, he was held back in the kindergarten, and so he's in the 11th grade this year, and he'll be in the 12th next year. And like I told him, all of them, my house, the no choice house, buddy. You gonna finish school around here because if I could finish school and I could still go to school while I was pregnant, and finish school after I had a child, you going because I went back to school 2 weeks after I had a baby. So, the no choice house. You getting up out of here. You going to school. You gonna finish up school. And what you do after school, your choice. But make the right choice. Don't think you're gonna just sit around the house. You get a job, go to school, go in the military or something. But don't just think that it's a free fall to sit around and sit up on mom because it's not. So yeah, hmm I'm looking. I am so looking in here and cannot find what I'm looking for. So okay, so this is old, but we're gonna read it. It's called "Embracing Me." Embracing me and who I am like never before. Owning every bit of me, loving the woman that's coming out of hiding. There's no need to hide me any longer, but embrace me and love everything that comes along with me, embracing my flaws and all. I can no longer hide me, so others can be comfortable at all. I will continue to let my light shine and blossom into this beautiful butterfly and not hide myself at all anymore, embracing the beautifulness about myself and sharing it. So that's me. That's the old poem that I wrote and I have some more stuff around here. I have poems everywhere. I have books everywhere. So that's one of the poems that is going to be coming up with the collab with Tony Hendricks Green. We have a collab coming up this Wednesday. So please check out our collab this Wednesday. Our collab of poetry, and it's on motherhood. It's on motherhood and what what it's like being a mother, our perspectives. So please check us out. You missed the last one. Oh, it was on Tony Hendricks Green's her page. It was on her channel. We did a collab of poetry on Tony's channel, and it was good. Tony brought the heat. You really need to check Tony's poetry out. Just go check her out. Period. She be over there relaxing. She has some nice music on, and you can just go over there and you can have a nice mellow mood. Tony is laid back over there, and you can just go over there and unwind. Take your shoes off, baby, because you're gonna have to dance. Make sure you take them shoes off because this is what Tony do. She be getting it, girl. She be getting it. She be getting it. So I love it because I am a music lover. So I just love when I go over there and Tony have that music playing to get me in a good mood. Like if my mood has been a certain way, and I look forward actually I look forward to going over there and just unwinding with Tony. I really do. I look forward to that because uh, I tell you, some days I just need that. And then when I was with my client for the 3 days and I could not really get to be in her live, but I was able to put it on, but I couldn't really be in there listening to the music and stuff. Oh my goodness, it was like, oh my goodness, I am so ready for this to be over. But I know I had to work. I have to make money, even through this whole pandemic that's going on. I'm still working, and so I'm thankful for that because some people aren't working, and I'm not working my regular schedule with my regular people. So my my normal is a new normal of clients. So hey, it is what it is. At least I'm able to make money, but I didn't have to usually spend a night at this client's house, but now I do. So I'm spending night. Excuse me. I'm spending. Usually it would be the weekends. They would ask me every now and then, but now I'll be working with this client until May, and I'll be staying there overnight Wednesday through Friday. So that happened, they sent me the text asking me to go this Wednesday through Friday, and I told them I would go, and so they sent me another thing because we have our little group thing. I'll tell you how they sent it. Anyway, they sent it from their little phone stuff, and said would I like to work with him until May, taking his Wednesday through Friday. So I told him yeah, because hey, still have to live. Bills still due, rent still due. I still need lights. You know what I mean? I still like to eat, all that stuff. Everybody does. And my heart goes out to, anyone that has lost their job, doing this thing. And, that's even losing hours like myself. But, if you are still working, be thankful, even if you aren't getting as many hours as you would like, because it could be that you aren't working. So be thankful for what you have, be thankful for what you have because you could have nothing. So thank God for having something. Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone. So appreciate the things that you have while you have them, because more will come, but it comes in its own perfect timing, is what I'm telling you. Because your time is not his time. Our time is not his time. So you have to wait to be on God's timing. And God's timing is definitely not our timing. That's what my grandma used to tell me all the time. So no, I wouldn't say that I'm this big believer, well, I'm a believer, but I wouldn't say that I'm this super Christian or any of that. But I am a believer, and it's just some things that Christians do that I don't think I want to call myself a Christian, but I am a believer. So that's just how I feel about it, because some of the things they do, the judgmentalness about them, and the turning their nose up at people if things aren't done their way, then their nose is turned up at you. Mm-mm. No, no, no. That's not God's way. So I'm me. You know what I mean? I'm me, and I'm going to always be me. And some of them have so many bones in their closet, and they don't want them coming out. You know what I mean? They don't want them coming out because if them bones came out them closets, if them bones came out them closets, mm, okay, they worse, they worse than the sinner. If you really want to tell the truth, because everybody's sinners. Okay, so they can just get up off their high horse, and I'm done with that. Hey, you doing your nails? Oh, you said period. Oh, yeah, yeah, period. Oh, I love you too. I love all of y'all. Ah, Coco, tell him. Hey, I didn't know you were in here, girl. Hey, Coco, tell him, how are you? How are you, girl? Oh, I love that video with your daughter in it. I really did. The one where you had the air fryer, you and your daughter. Yes, I love that video, Coco. It was nice. Now I'm just in here running my mouth, not talking to anybody. So okay, okay. So it's just us ladies in here, you know. So what are y'all ladies up to? I know your show was on motherhood last night, Mo. I watched it on replay. I watched the whole thing on replay. I left you, excuse me, I left you a message um in your comments. Uh because I know about, well, of course I know about being a mother because I'm a mother of five. I had five children. And just becoming a mom at 17, that is it's not easy. But I thank God for my godmom and my mom being there and stepping up so I could be able to finish high school. But I went through a lot of things after my mom passed away because my mom was really my strength. She was a lot of my strength, and I didn't know it at the time. But I went through so many things after my mom passed away with my mom's family, the Scotts, but not all of them. And I was a bad mom. And I'm not saying that I was a bad mom. I'm saying that I was accused of being a bad mom. Um, and it was just a mess. It was no encouragement coming my way. It was so many discouraging things that were being said about me as a mother. It was so bad to the point that I thought, I thought it would be better for me to be dead so my children could at least they would be able to get social security, whatever they get if the parent passed away while they children. And so I contemplated suicide more than once. So the mm, um, mm. So the one time, because I was working at NIH, and so I was on my way home, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just do it today. My plan was to jump in front of the train, jump on the, jump in front of the train and just be done with it. And so the train was coming, and mm, 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 I had my music on, and so Mary was playing. She was playing in my ears, and I heard the part when she said, "I went to the edge of the ledge, but I didn't jump." She saved my life that day. She saved my life. I love Mary J. Blige, but she saved my life with her music that day because my plan was to be gone. And when those words came out her mouth, and I said, well, if she can keep on pushing and everybody sees her, everybody sees her. I'm just me. Everybody don't see me. I step back. I step back away from the edge of that platform, and I started writing more poetry. Writing poetry, and that song, I went, I can't think of the name of it, but I remember that verse. I went to the edge of the ledge, but I didn't jump. Saved my life. And I haven't looked back. I have not looked back because sometimes people can be hateful for no reason, or there could be reasons, it could be jealousy, whatever, whatever it is. Don't worry about why somebody hates you. Just keep on moving and doing the best that you know how to do. And that's what I did. And some of the craziness still kept going on, and phone calls being made to my aunt by another, because all this crazy stuff while I'm trying to work. I'm trying to work, take care of children, and had no help because I had left my husband. I had left him because of the drugs. I mean, I'm just getting real with y'all. I had left him because I was sick and tired of his drug abuse. Um, so I left and I went home, and I wasn't getting support or any of that for the children. That I was taking care of them myself. What happened? I don't know if the thing went out. The circle came up and then it came back in. Can y'all still hear me? So okay, I think y'all can still hear me, but I did. I left, and so I was taking care of the kids by myself, working, and it's not easy. It's not easy to take care of children by yourself and with people trying to step on your back and step on your neck and make you feel like you less than. Never let anybody make you feel like you less than, because know that you're not. You're not less than anyone, and you're not above anyone. So know your worth. And I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't know my worth. I didn't know that I was beautiful on the inside. I didn't know my beauty. I didn't know. Like I just didn't know. But when you start to know, you start to know. But I was taking care of them babies all by myself. And what ended up happening, I got back. I ended up 4 years. I was separated from my husband, and for 4 years, I was taking care of the children by myself. And we decided, he said he had got help. He was getting himself together and all this. So I let him back in. I let him back in. And I tell you, sometimes, well, we make choices, and we aren't happy with the choices we make. And I chose to let him back in, and he came back on the same bullshit. Okay, I'm just being real. He came back on the same bullshit, and it is what it is. So I ended up moving back down here, which was a great choice for me and the children, and because he from down here, so we were all back down here, and it was just more craziness, more craziness to the point where I guess about 2 years ago I told him to go, like go, and my crazy behind, we were separated like one year, whole year, and I did it again. I let him back in. I let him back in, but this time he came back. He came back actually correct. He came back working, showing that he was actually trying to do right by the family. But at this point everybody is grown. Our son that we had together, but we've been together since I was 23, like 23 even before that, but get together since I was 23. And because my oldest son, the girls don't belong to him, and actually my only, I don't care who knows, my youngest son belonged to him, but he helped me, raise. He been there with me since my oldest son was born, so he was still like a part of. He been a part of everybody's life. So let's just put it like that. So he been a father figure, but um, not in a good light, I guess. But everybody's grown at this point. Everybody's seen um, a lot of craziness that we had to go through with him. As far as his addiction, his addiction has taken us to a lot of different places that haven't been happy. You know what I mean? That haven't been happy. And because I've been scared to get on here and share this, but I said this is my story. This is my story, and I will share it if I want to. And one of the ladies in here, two of them in here, I have shared with, and you too, you know who you are. This is the reason I have the courage to share, and it's been an awful journey um, through this drug addiction. But he did come back correct, and he was actually doing everything correct, working and making sure that he helped with the bills and all that. But I still don't trust him. Yeah, I still don't trust that he will um, be on the straight and narrow at all. I just don't. And because I have told him to leave again, I have told him to leave again, but he haven't left. He haven't left. He's still here, And so he wanted to try to work things out. But I need to see him do some things a little different because he done started doing things kind of the same when he was not doing right. So like, why aren't you going to these meetings anymore? Why aren't you doing the things that you need to do to stay well? Is my question. But he's still here, and eventually, you know, if there aren't any real changes, he gonna have to be out the door for real because I'm tired. I'm tired. It's been 20 plus years. It's been 20 plus years. It's time for Verda to be happy for real. And while we were separated, I was blossoming. I was blossoming into this beautiful butterfly. Not saying that I'm not a beautiful butterfly now, but some beautiful things came out of us being separated each time. And just spending that time with me and getting to know me was what I needed. I think I'm buffering. I believe so. Oh, so yeah, I think I done talked enough. So I have shared a lot, and I decided to share, and if anybody can relate, everybody have been through their own different things. I know, but if this helps somebody, then it's all well worth it. And what I want to say, if it's anybody that is going through something like that, please decide to choose you. Decide that you are worth choosing yourself because you are. You don't have to explain why you chose yourself. You don't have to explain to anybody why you are choosing you. Know your worth. Thank you. Thank you. So, just love on yourself. Just love on you. Love on you. And I have a little thing. It don't have anything to do with what I was talking about. Uh, where is it? There's a poem in here. So that was that was that right there. And I thought I thought I was gonna keep it light. I didn't actually know I was going to say all that, but I did. And so this is called Unwinding with Wine. Mind your business.